From the Daisy nominations received during the month of April, the winner is Lindsey Langston. Come on out, everybody. I thought you'd be able to recognize them kids' cries. Come on out. Oh, okay. I had to stand by you. Sorry. Okay, so here's the nomination that she received in April 2014 that got her the Daisy Award. My dad was in the intensive care unit the morning after he was admitted. Lindsey was his nurse. We as a family knew that my dad was not doing well. This was the first time he had been admitted to the hospital, that I felt we were not going to have a good outcome. Lindsey was so attentive to my dad and my family. And I'm going to cry. I'm sorry. My mom, brother, and sister, and all of our kids, spouses, and grandchildren were here, and we're coming in and out of the room for 4 days. For the 4 days he was here before he passed. Never once did Lindsey get frustrated with any of us. She was so sweet to my father and mother and all of us. We didn't get to talk to Dad too much because of the BiPAP machine he was on, but when he did communicate, it was to let us know that Lindsey was taking good care of him. I work here at Mother Frances Hospital, and I've unfortunately seen caregivers that are not always receptive to the families of the patients they care for. But in this case, Lindsey went above and beyond what I ever witnessed here. The few days we were here during the ice storm, and while we were running short-staffed, this nurse said not to worry. She was staying in a room overnight and would be back on day 3 to take care of my dad. At the end of her 2 days with Dad, Lindsey pulled me aside and told me that she was making sure we got a really good nurse for the next day. She didn't disappoint us. Although my dad lost his fight with pulmonary fibrosis, we felt the staff did everything in their power to make him as comfortable as they could, all while also trying to take care of us. At the time my dad passed, our entire family, 16 of us, were able to be with him to say goodbye. Lindsey wrote to my mother and told her that while taking care of my dad, he told her how beautiful and loved my mom was. While still hurting, Mother said this was the sweetest thing she could hear during her darkest moments. Lindsey deserves the Daisy Award. We can't be the only family that has been the recipient of her authentic, compassionate, and amazing care. Now it is my pleasure on behalf of the Daisy Foundation to proclaim you, Lindsey Langston, a Daisy Award Extraordinary Nurse. Here is your award certificate. I can read it because I'm crying. Okay, I'm going to read the certificate aloud. The Daisy Award for Extraordinary Nurses. This award is presented to Lindsey Langston, BSc and RN, in deep appreciation for all you do, who you are, and the incredibly meaningful difference you make in the lives of so many people.
Thank you very much.
And her husband's going to pin her. There's the pin.
Good husband, ask him first. you know he's been wrong, right? That's right.
Oh. Okay, and then I want you to have this Healer's Touch sculpture as a symbol of our recognition today. And then this banner will hang. We're going to have it, since Lindsey's part of the Nursing Resource Center, she doesn't have a home. But her home away from home is the MISICU, so we're going to hang this here. And, oops. We almost got it right. We're going to hang this in this area for her. And, of course, she will get the parking pass for the month of June. That would be great, which allows the winner free reserved parking in the parking garage for 1 month. Now a message from the Daisy Foundation. By definition, the Daisy Foundation thinks all nurses are extraordinary and wish we had the resources to honor all of you individually. Nurses who receive the Daisy Award often say, everyone in the unit deserves this award as much as I do, or I don't deserve this, I was just doing my job. What the Daisy nurse may not realize, however, is that when nurses are just doing their jobs, they have such an important and meaningful impact on the lives of so many people, many more than their patients. At every Daisy Award presentation, we ask each nurse to pause for just a minute and realize how very special they are and how they make the world a better place just by doing their jobs. Today, a nurse's job entails many things, but no matter what the day brings, a nurse's impact is invaluable and long-lasting to the patients and families. Thanks to your education and training, your commitment and judgment, your compassion and connection with your patients, you are very special. You make the world such a better place by just doing your job. The skill and compassion you bring to patient care makes a patient's outcome more positive or makes a family member feel a little better so they are better able to help with the patient's healing. Please think about the impact you are having. Story after story brings this to light. I would encourage you to look at the National Daisy website and read the stories. The link is on Nursing Public. Prior to our closing prayer, I want to give a special thank you to those who nominated Lindsey. This award does not happen unless you take the time to write the nomination, and it means a great deal that you care enough for Lindsey to do so. Thank you for choosing nursing as a career and for the skill, care, and compassion you give to your patients every day. And to Lindsey, congratulations.